The girls are allowed to perform 2 vaults in this all-around competition, the best of those vaults counting towards their all-around score. Michelle hails from Perth, Western Australia, an experienced international for Australia. Round off, Yushchenko full twist. That's a competent landing. Let's remember she has 2 vaults here, so perhaps she'll be looking for us
on the balance beam. Beginning with a superb move, very original choreography. She'll be well rewarded for the judges for that move. Romania, a very strong nation, ranking 2nd in the world in women's gymnastics, and we're seeing a member of the Romanian national team.
We should expect big things from these ladies tonight, as demonstrated by that excellent acrobatic series, flicked to 2 layout step-outs, and she nailed it solid.
And the required leap series, a bit low on those leaps, but a very small deduction.
The Romanians known for their composure and their tough-mindedness in competition. And we'll see that reflected here in the routine. She's very sure of herself. All movements completed with exactness. Her next acrobatic series here, Corbett Salto.
The girls now are allowed to have that concentration before a difficult acrobatic series. Well-landed routine from Isabella, Countess of Romania.
Superb work, Peggy, and if that's the what we're going to expect tonight, we're in for a great competition.
Yes, I think Isabella's thrown down the challenge to the rest of the competitors. See the moment of concentration, and there's the Corbett Salto. Perfectly landed, perfectly controlled. Beautiful work on the beam. Step forward.
Isabella Lacartis, great precision, very assured, 9.65.
And on vault now for Australia, Kylie Shadbolt. Kylie is one of our veteran international performers who at 18 years of age has won the 17-year-old, choosing to mount from the high bar. There's her Kachev straddle. Very unique elements here. Stole to the handstand. Straight away changed to the low bar. The gymnast required to move to the low bar twice during their routine. Another full twist. Moving through handstand giant swing. Preparing for dismount. Double pike solo. Oh, excellent routine. A very solid landing from Stubjataya of the Soviet Union. And in replay now, we can see her kipping to handstand on the high bar. The uneven bars routine consists of 10 elements, predominantly swing movements. The girls generally dismount from the high bar, and here we see the double back somersault in pike position. Excellent form, solid landing from Stubjataya of the Soviet Union.
And a 9.7, that is a good start from the Soviet. She should be in the top 5 all night.
And now on vault, Monique Allen of Australia. The same vault as Kylie. Oh, beautifully performed. Handspring 1.5 front somersault. The Australians can do no wrong on their first apparatus. In replay. Hands to the horse for the handspring, and there's the 1.5. Coach standing in for that extra security for the release. Beautiful Jaeger somersault. The gymnast must touch the low bar at least twice during the routine and have 2 changes of direction during her 10-element routine. Second release there, Kachev, straddle. Dismount, double front somersault, half twist. We've only seen one of those here tonight. Beautiful routine by Golov of the Soviet Union. That routine demonstrated all we've come to expect of an international bars routine. 2 releases, 10 movements, predominantly swing. Here we see her preparation for her dismount, reverse giant, double front somersault, half twist out. Quite extraordinary, but well performed.
And Golub is expected to be in the Soviet team for the Worlds. 9.775 on the uneven bars.
And we always look forward to the Romanian floor routines, their choreography, their difficult tumbling, and their expression.
Peggy, first tumbling pass here. Round or flick-flack, full end double salto, well landed.
The Romanians very, very active in their choreography, never using every second of the music. Even in the corners when they're preparing for their tumbling runs.
It's important during these floor exercise routines that the gymnast uses every part of the floor area. We saw her second tumbling pass there, finishing with a very difficult double somersault. The Romanians certainly very expressive. Their movements definitely suit the character of the music. A very good handstand pirouette. Now these routines tonight are being judged out of 9.6 points, with an additional 0.4 being given as bonus for exceptional level work. The Romanians are certainly capable of that. Last tumbling pass, double back, slightly cowboyed the legs there. A very strong routine by the young Romanian gymnast.
And the Romanian gymnast, she finished fourth at the recent Junior Europeans, and we can easily see why.
Very strong tumbling here. Whip salto through to double back salto and a solid landing for Lakatos of Romania.
And right into their expressive movements on floor.
Well, she landed all her passes. She was always going to get a good mark. 9.8 for Isabella Lakatos.
And now on bars, Joanna Hughes from Australia, certainly the greatest gymnastic prospect we've seen in many years. Watch this routine, a sky-high Delchev somersault. Joanna hails from Victoria, and this is only her second major international event. Full twisting double salto, excellent routine. She's our youngest national team member, and yet she's performing like a veteran. That will be well rewarded by the judges. She's pleased. Her coach, Fiona Colbert, should be rightly pleased. And here in replay, we can see the excellent body lines of this young Australian. Tremendous extension in the joints, and there's the full twist and double salto, and she nailed that solid.
Joanna Hughes continuing to amaze us with maturity beyond her tender years. 9.8.
We pick up Lyudmila Stogdataya of the Soviet Union on the balance beam. Certainly the women's most difficult piece of apparatus. Executing a leap with full amplitude, no worries at all.
On beam, the gymnasts are required to link acrobatic movements with gymnastic and dance elements. The gymnasts are required to show at least one acrobatic series. Here's one now. Flick-flack. Full twisting Corbett salto. Very difficult to spot that and land.
An interesting and an original piece of choreography on the beam.
What's interesting there, Peggy, is the girls must show movements high above the beam and low to the beam, and she certainly satisfied that requirement.
But satisfied it with originality, and that's most important. Full pivot with total confidence.
At this stage, a very assured performance. She's only got to complete a dismount now. The beam 5 meters long. The gymnast generally uses the entire length to build up speed for a very high dismount. Here it is, round off, full twist, double back salto, low landing, but that's the most difficult dismount there is. An excellent routine by the Soviet gymnast.